It's good to have you back. Now, if you remember a bit earlier on, Gareth did mention that we'll be, of course, going around the country, just spotting where protests are. And we have, of course, some of our reporters stationed there to keep us up to speed. But starting here, where Harrismith residents are vowing to actually step up their protest and their shutdown over service delivery. We understand that just yesterday they were running battles with the police, and the protesters also don't want the town to be part of the Maluti-a-Phofung municipality. But eNCA's Slindelo Masikane joins us now, of course, for those developments and more. Colleague, a very warm good morning to you. I mean, from where you stand, what's the context around this shutdown over service delivery within the area?
Well, certainly so. We are seeing the community here in Harrismith once more disgruntled with the lack of service delivery in the area. They've been raising these concerns for the past couple of weeks now, and had suspended their shutdown in hopes of actually sitting down following promises by government officials that they would be addressing many of their concerns. But yesterday, of course, the community, just tired of waiting, decided to once more take their protest action back onto the streets. And here in Harrismith, the N3 highway has been the scene for many of those battles between police as well as protesting residents. As you can see behind me, we still have some remnants of what we saw yesterday in terms of, barricading of roads and burning tires, and just a lot of rubble on the roads. I am joined by one of the community leaders here. Thank you so much for your time, Baba. Just to give our viewers a sense once more as to what are the specific issues that the residents are complaining about, and what do you think this protest action is going to achieve?
In the main, as a community, let me say good morning to everybody. The main concern here is that we want the president to intervene, especially on the issue of Maluti-a-Phofung. We want to be removed from that municipality as Harrismith. So because of this so-called Maluti-a-Phofung, we find ourselves in a situation whereby there is no development. Everything is directed to Kwakwa. So again, the decision to merge this municipality, this town, it was a political decision. That's why we want a political solution. That's why we want the president to come in.
Now, you guys are having these back and forths with the police. They're trying to remove barricades off the road. They're trying to stop protesters from barricading the N3 highway. People would say, why don't you sit down and talk to government? Why are you burning tires and barricading roads?
It's good to say why, but not in a free state. We have got a very arrogant leadership here. They keep on lying to the people. Like last time, the MEC of Kokta was here. He promised to write the letter to the president via the office of the premier. They did not do that, and we had to take it our own way as the community. We wrote to the office of the president, and we took the other letter to the union building. But until now, we haven't heard anything from them. So that's why we are continuing with our protest until the president listens to us.
I understand, though, that the premier was here yesterday. She tried to come and address residents, but you guys would not let her in.
No, the reason why the premier was here, I can tell you, I don't know. But I can tell you, she decided, we were told, because we're not part of that convoy that was going to the multi-purpose. But we are told that the premier wanted to address only 100 people out of 6,000 people. So 100 people citing the excuse of COVID. Yeah. Yes. So what happened there, I don't know. But she had to run.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, that's the latest here in Harrismith. You understand that protest action is set to continue this morning. How that's going to look like still remains to be seen, but we do understand, of course, that law enforcement will be on high alert. We have passed a couple of police signalers here on the N3 patrolling, but at this stage, it seems that the community members, rather, are still gathering, but have promised that protest action will definitely continue today.
Absolutely, colleague. And of course, as we're hearing there, residents also demanding the president's intervention. I just wonder if that will be part of his agenda during, that expected family meeting. We'll have to wait and see. But thank you so much. My colleague, Slindelo Masikane out in Harrismith.